Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy's Russian missile attack killed a police and injured at least 73 people, including 9 policemen. KYIV. Ukrainian officials said that on Friday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy killed a police in his hometown and injured at least 73 people. Another attack in South Kherson region killed 3 people. Authorities said that the strikes are among many Russian attacks around the country overnight. Meanwhile, Moscow does not fully control any of 4, but he tries to strengthen his political position with the local elections in 4 regions he annexed illegally. Told. The strikes arrived days later the Russian attack on a market in eastern Ukraine, and the remains of drone Romania were found. This led to fears that war could spread to the NATO member country on Ukraine border. On Friday, 10 buildings were damaged in attack on the hometown of Zelenskyy in center of Ukraine.Eden. Emergency services showed. Klymenko said 3 people were killed on Friday after hitting village of Odradokamianka in the Kherson region in south of Klymenko. Again Friday, funeral ceremony was held between 16 people killed on Wednesday during Russian attack market in Kostantynivka in Eastern Donetsk region of Ukraine.33 also turned the market into fiery, darkened ruins in Ukraine by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken a 2-day visit, aiming to evaluate 3 counter-old, overshadowed it. Blinken's visit pointed out the U.S. support, which continued with a $1 billion aid to Ukraine. In the meantime, Russia is organizing local elections of the Kherson region, which he controls. Local elections are also held in Donetsk, Luhansk and Zaporizhzhia regions. In Kherson, local residents and Ukrainian activists say that the election survey workers were accompanied by armed soldiers. The Ukrainian rejected the elections, called on his allies to condemn Russia's actions, and called for not recognizing any administration created as a result of the votes. War continued to put forward difficult questions for other countries trying to manage the sprinkling of war on food safety, inflation and other issues. In response to Russia's withdrawal from the Black Sea Grain Agreement and the attacks of Ukraine's cereal supply, it will host a global food security summit in November. The announcement came with arrival British Prime Minister Rishi Altak India for a group of 20 peaks, where he hopes to marse international resources resist the influence war on global food supply. The Altar's government said that the Royal Air Force plane would fly on the Black Sea as part of Russia's efforts to deter from striking cargo ships carrying grains from Ukraine. We will use our intelligence, supervision and discoveries to monitor Russian activities in Black Sea, prepare attacks on civilian transport or infrastructure in the Black Sea and if we see attack signs, to prevent inaccuracies.